Wednesday, May 8. In less than 48 hours, U.S. President Donald Trump has suddenly U-turned on his Project Freedom launched against Iran on Monday. Speculation is rife. Trump made the shock reversal following news Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi was in Beijing and may meet with President Xi JinPing. Obviously Trump is afraid Araghchi will complain and reveal all his bad things to Xi Jinping, was the view of some analysts. Indeed, Trump does desperately need to be in Xi's good books. Otherwise his May 15th trip to China might be dropped again. If Trump can't project strength but only warmongering and bullying, he's not going to make much headway with Xi or get many concessions. Especially as regards rare earths and critical minerals crucially needed by the US to rebuild its exhausted missile stockpile. This would undoubtedly top the agenda on the US side. Meanwhile, according to Professor Robert Pape of the University of Chicago, Trump just buried Project Freedom. With attacks on UAE oil, it already failed on day one. Trump is desperately bouncing from one extreme to another. A doom spiral of strategic failure in the escalation trap, Pape wrote on his X account. Professor Pape was referring to the trap Trump had inadvertently sprung for himself after a disastrous decision to attack and launch war against Iran on February 28. After finding Iran a much tougher adversary than he ever expected, Trump now appears locked into a long drawn-out conflict that is not only exorbitantly costly to the American economy, but also hugely unpopular with the American people who do not want another Vietnam War type of debacle. Indeed, Trump's extremely erratic U-turn on Project Freedom comes even as he had hours earlier threatened to blow Iranians off the face of the earth. Trump Lieutenants, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, had also gone on air to dress up Project Freedom as a gift to the world aimed to help stranded vessels cross the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. blockade on the Hormuz would however remain in force, Hegseth also said.
As a direct gift from the United States to the world, we have established a powerful red, white, and blue dome over the strait. American destroyers are on station supported by hundreds of fighter jets, helicopters, drones, and surveillance aircraft, providing 24/7 overwatch for peaceful commercial vessels. Except Iran's, of course, which is why our ironclad blockade remains in full effect.
The operation is over. Epic Fury, as the President notified Congress, we're done with that stage of it. Okay, we're now on to this Project of Freedom. Now, what's really important for you to report and for everyone to understand is this is not an offensive operation. This is a defensive operation. And what that means is very simple. There's no shooting unless we're shot at first.
Iran has not officially responded to Trump's latest escapade, but officials gave short shrift to the Project Freedom U-turn. They point to Trump's unreliability and say Iran would wait for the U.S. to formally announce the lifting of the Hormuz blockade before proceeding with any negotiations to end the conflict. Iranians also mocked Trump with another outstanding Lego music video, aptly titled One Day Wonder.
Big ships, big talk through the strait. Iran warned you clear, but you still try to play great. Can't see but 35 gone, disappeared in the Gulf. No debris, just fire and smoke in the